defense was a beast. You leading the way with number of tackles and then tackles for loss. What did you see that allowed you to get the type of pressure that you had?
I really just paid attention to how the tackles were setting and the stance that they were in. Without my defensive line, I wouldn't be able to notice that the amount of film we had watched.
The way that the D line played and just kind of the aggressiveness, does that filter throughout the rest of the defense?
Oh yeah, most definitely. If we all, one person just got to set the tone and we all clicking together, for sure.
How would you describe just the effort this team put forth in this season opener?
The effort, I say we all put in a lot of effort. Extra workouts, the overtime we was putting in by ourselves, the optional stuff that we was all making mandatory for ourselves. It's just gonna pay off.
Lonnie, how much fun was tonight?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. You know, all the fans and stuff. I never seen a bunch of fans like that and everything. So it was amazing.
How much of your role is, I mean, we know what you're supposed to do in terms of getting after the quarterback and stuff, but how much of your role is to get the crowd going and use that energy and juice that you showed tonight after big plays?
I say my role for that is actually huge because just a person's juice can actually motivate the whole team and juice them up also.
Yeah, you guys started on defense, obviously, 3 and out. Next drive, 3 and out. I mean, what kind of tone did that set for tonight?
That set a huge tone. That's just the amount of film we had watched. We seen a lot of things coming because we was watching a lot of film, and our coaches had us in the right place at the right time.
Your coaches have talked about rotating, especially D tackles. It seemed like they did that a ton tonight, but it didn't really matter who was in there. Does it matter to you? Do you play off of those guys no matter who they are? Are you aware when they rotate in and out, or do you just play the same style, play the same game?
When they rotate, I know another 2 golden nuggets is coming in, and they got my back regardless.
Yeah. What else can you say about the D-line tonight?
I say we work extra hard, and it's just the overtime that's going to show next week, and we just got to keep dominating and progressing.
They were just 4 of 17 on third down. What is the key for the defense on that money down?
The key on defense is basically, we would say, stay on sides and make sure we hold it down, and for the offense, get them the ball.
What's it like in there right now? I mean, these types of wins don't happen here very often. So in the locker room, everybody celebrating, feeling good, or business-like? How would you describe it?
It was a little bit of celebrating, but mainly focusing on the goal because we see how people look at us and we trying to change the way people look at us and stuff like that.
Do you think? I mean, that score is pretty big. Do you think that can be a statement when people see it on TV or read the paper or wherever they see the score? I mean, do you think it'll catch some eyes?
Yeah, it'll probably catch a little bit of eyes. They see the amount of points we put up
Right.
and just check our offense out on film and stuff like that. But other than that, we try and make that a normal thing.
What was your favorite part about your defensive effort tonight, both you and the team as a whole?
My favorite part was that I noticed that my guys were doing their job and they gave me the best ability to dominate in the position and do my job to my best ability.
Sure. Was that what you expected from your front seven?
Yeah, most definitely.
How come?
That's the reason I expected that because as soon as I got here, it felt like a brotherhood. It felt like a family as soon as I touched campus, and we all stayed in touch. And as you can see, we was working together, and now we just came out with a dub, and we got to keep it going.
3 sacks. How'd you get after the quarterback?
Say it again, please.
Got 3 sacks. How'd you get after the quarterback tonight?
Just basically doing my job and making sure I'm running the right play that the coach gave out, and depending on my other guys to do their job also.
He kind of touched on this, but I threw up on Twitter that you might be the best celebrator in the Big 12. What do you think of that statement?
That's funny because my boys say I got a funny celebration because I don't do nothing but yell in the air, but it gets everybody so pumped, so I just stick to it.
Is it? Are you yelling? I mean, we see it up top, but
Yeah, I'm yelling for sure. I'm just yelling. I ain't
Your
saying
back
no
was 90
words.
degrees with the ground. Is your back okay?
Yeah, my back cool. See, I did the same thing when I had got a sack at UC, and when I get a sack, I just go crazy. It ain't nothing to it. I just go crazy.
A lot of anticipation for tonight. Just kind of walk through that first sack and what went into it, and then your performance afterwards. You were getting after the quarterback nearly every play. Just kind of walking through that first sack and then the rest of the game.
The first sack, I had a feeling it was coming because of the play call that the coach gave, and we all just looked at each other like, make sure we sell it the right way, and then get this job done. And once I got the sack, I'm like, coach said it was coming.